we here on a asteroid meteor thing, whatever you want to call it. Don't know, don't care. Anyways, basically, story here is I done got bored. I wanted to play Minecraft in my spare time because back I was busy at the time, and I found this pack called Chemical Exchange. I think we played this before, I can't exactly remember, but anyways, it's fun. I wanted to play it. So basically, point is, this has Alchemistry and Project E is the two base mods. So you will use them in combination to build a whole world. I mean, we don't even get a tree to start with, so there's also that. But basically, I decided I'd go ahead and do a little bit of recording for this. This ain't going to be a whole playthrough, but I'll show you little bits and stuff as we go. I kind of got an idea that I want to do with this, so I'll show you as I progress with it. So I'm not exactly sure what all you'll see in this episode or not. I'm going to stream together a few recordings and then I'll put it out. And we'll just do that throughout this whole thing and we'll see where this goes. So for now, I'll go ahead and show you how we get started in this. So this is the quest book. We start here. Welcome to Chemical Exchange. Skyback, E. We do that. We get a stone pick, 500 coins, and unlock carbon in the store. So then it wants us to purchase carbon in the store. So this is using a currency. We need 16 carbon. So go ahead and buy that up out of the store. And that will give us a combiner, more money, and a sterling generator. And then it wants us to make coal or charcoal. So for now, we'll go ahead and set this up just like this. And we're going to use a little bit of this carbon as our starter fuel. Then we'll want to make some coal. Right? And some coal. That's what it wanted us to do. So we get a little bit of money, the dissolver, and some cellulose. And this is how we're going to get our sapling. So we'll use the dissolver here. I'm actually going to use this coal as a little bit of fuel. We'll take this dissolver and dissolve a little bit of cellulose, which will give us this oxygen here, which we will then use to make a sapling, which I want to use spruce saplings. So that is in the corner. Gotcha. So we'll put 2 there, 1 there, and that will give us 4 spruce saplings. So we got that going for us. That gives us more coins, a cook, a wand, polluted earth in the thing, and unlocks some recipes. And then we got the task that's going to give us the table, which we need 16 cellulose. So we're just going to want to grow up a tree real quick. We do have the tree simulator mod, so we can just torque on it real quick. We'll go ahead and make us a crafting table. And then a wood axe for now, because we don't have access to stone or anything. So just need to grab that, do this, do that. That will give us a axe. We do have a vein miner like mod. It's not actually a vein miner, it's one of the other ones, not sure which. We can use that to go ahead and get rid of all these trees. So we will get a bunch of wood out of that, which we can then dissolve the wood into more cellulose, which is what we're looking for at the moment. There we go, we got 16 of it, which will give us the table, more money, unlock an iron, and a knowledge sharing book, which ain't going to do us any good. So then it wants us to buy some iron, which we can easily do, just like so, which will give us silicone available in the store, which we need 16 of. But since we got the table, I'll go ahead and buy 1. And since we have the transmutation table, what we can do is put all of our elements in it, all the base elements. We can't put the combined elements, it has to be the base only. And we can pull out enough silicon to make up what it is wanting us to get, which is how we're going to get our cobblestone. Because what we can then do is take a little bit of silicon and a little bit of oxygen And when we put those together, 2 silicon, 1 oxygen will give us the silicon dioxide, which we can then put back in, and that will get us the cobblestone. So that is quite awesome. So what I'm going to have to do is sit here and we'll just chop down more and more trees. I probably ain't going to bother with cooking too much. But basically this is what I'm going to end up doing for a while. I got an idea and I want to go ahead and get started on it. So I'll sit here, cut down trees, make cellulose, get all these different things, and get some more stone and all this good stuff made up. And then I will see you guys back in a bit when I get my idea going. So, right back. Okay. Yeah, guys, I ain't gonna lie. I might have bit off a bit more than I could chew here. This is getting complicated. Bad thing is, I'm just getting started. I have a lot more planned for this. This is already kinda ridiculous. Okay, so this is definitely gonna take a lot more work. This is the beginning of the framework for what I'm thinking here. And then I still got a lot more I want to add on. I'm thinking we're going to do a second level too. So basically, so far what I've done, I've cut the media down a level. So I cut the top off and I'm dropping the grass down. But I need to get aluminum before I can make more grass. Because I have to have aluminum oxide to be able to do it. The issue is aluminum costs 500 credits. I only have just shy of 2,000. So I need to sit here, farm up some wood. There's repeatable quests. One of these is cellulose, which is 250. So I do that about 20 times and I'll be able to get the aluminum. So that's something I can do later. But basically this is the concept of what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm going to line this whole thing with these stone brick slabs. And I'm going to build, I think, these kind of like archways down the pass too. Just to give it kind of more dimensions to it, more of a look. We'll see how that looks and I'll go from there on that one. But basically, each of these platforms is going to be an area for something. So one of these is going to be my main workshop. Like I said, we're going to have these whole stone brick slabs around the outside. I'll have them like this. And it'll just line them all up. And then this will be all filled in and then it'll be a workshop for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to build buildings on these platforms. So I have a interior, if I'm just going to be a outside kind of thing. I'm thinking I'm going to use one of these to build like a cottage just to do so. I haven't decided yet exactly the plan, but I know it's going to be these work areas here. And then I'm also thinking we're going to go underneath this here and build like an underside and have it like suspended from this one. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. Though that is definitely going to be a lot longer down the line because, well, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. And I'm, this is basically skeleton of what it is supposed to be. So I got a lot more farming to do to get that done. And then I figured we could do these kind of raised up platforms in the corners here. I'm thinking like that one's going to be the passive mob farm, so it'll spawn the sheep, cows, pigs, all that. And this could be used as the actual regular farm. So we'll use this to grow our wheat, corn, not corn. I don't think there's corn in this one. Whatever. Wheat, potatoes, carrots, sugarcane, pumpkins, melons, all those good things will grow up here. So I'm thinking that one might be the regular factory. And the other thing is I'm going to fill in these bits, kind of have a walkway that goes from these two walkways out to a point right there. I'm thinking that's where we're going to have the hostile mob farm, because we do have polluted earth in this, so I don't have to build my normal mob farm I build. So we'll have that right there, maybe. We can build something else in these corners too. So for now, guys, I'm going to get back to work with this, and we will see what I get with that. So I will see you again in a little bit. Hey guys, I have been quite busy here. Figure I'll go ahead and show you a little bit more what I'm doing at the moment. Right now, I'm working on getting me some more dirt made up. I'm trying to fill in a platform. So, making dirt is kind of a pain in my ass because I have to have water, cellulose, and kaolite, which needs aluminum, silicon, and more water. So I'm sitting here at the moment just making up a bunch of this, trying to get enough made up to do what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make a stack of water. And we need a stack of silicon dioxide. So I need 1 stack of silicon, 2 stacks of oxygen. To get more of that made up, then we need the kaolite, or the aluminum oxide. So that's the aluminum and oxygen. The aluminum is the most expensive part of this at the moment because it's 64 EMC per vial. I've had to do quite a lot of tree farming through this process. Which I actually only need, what is it, half a stack of this? Yeah. I only need half a stack of aluminum oxide. So let that run, got that done. So now, if we take and do aluminum oxide, silicon dioxide, and water, let that run, that will get us half a stack of kaolite. Then we need half a stack of cellulose and half a stack of water. So we can get hydrogen and oxygen put together, that'll get us the water. Then the cellulose, which we need carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, so we need more hydrogen. We won't be needing any of the silicon. So this will be carbon, hydrogen, and then oxygen. Which will make that. Which we need a lot more hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, this takes a long time to do anything, I tell you. I have been at this for a while now. And unsurprisingly, I have not really gotten anywhere. Sometimes this thing just does not want to work with you. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous at times. Like, I know, why can't I put you there? Fucking thing, I'm telling you. It is so fidgety. Okay. Need one more. There we go. And now, what we need to do is put cellulose, water, and kaolite together. And that will make us the dirt. 2 stacks to be exact. Awesome. Alrighty. Don't leave the coal in because that's actually losing power. I want to get this thing upgraded, but that is going to take a bit. So I honestly, with how long I've been doing this, have not gotten much further than we saw last time. I started these archways to kind of see how they would look. I wanted to see how they would look on these circle bits. I decided I would go ahead and do the primary area here too. I think this looks pretty well. I did double up the column here as it looked kind of weird not having it go across here. So I went ahead and did that, so it's not a big deal. I'm thinking later of putting lights in too. I don't know if I'm going to hang them from these centerpieces or if I'm going to replace a block in the columns and do it that way. But I did get 2 of these side areas built so far. I haven't done much work back there. I've actually gotten all the stone brick slabs laid around except for back here. I haven't touched this side yet. I still need to get the 2 elevated platforms up there and the 2 centerpieces lined up and put in. That has been the biggest issue with this so far, has been symmetry. So I'm trying to make it all symmetrical. And I have had to redo quite a few pieces. So it's been a pain. Kind of wondering if I want to go ahead and connect these. I'm thinking no, because it's not in the middle of the circle. Be off the side and kind of weird. And would mess with my column ideas, because that's what all those raised pieces are, is where I'm thinking of putting these columns up at. So I still gotta get all that done. I did change out these stairs. I didn't like how it went up so suddenly with the regular stairs, so I switched them out for these slabs. So I think this works a little bit better. I do have this dirt area up here going, which is what I need the rest of this dirt for. So I'll fill in the rest of this. There we go. For now, the torches are going to be the only thing keeping anything out from spawning at the moment. We'll work on better lighting later. I do need to slab up this corner here. So I haven't had one exact area I've been working on. I've kind of been working abroad. Mainly because I start working on one thing, run out of materials, go back to work on something else, and see a piece that I wanted to get work on, so I end up working over there, and yeah, it's a mess. My only source of food right now has been the trees. So every time I needed food, I had to go down and get some oak trees up, so I figured I might as well get this here done, so I get a farm built. So this will be my central area for growing stuff at the moment. I might end up making a bigger operation out of it later, as I can still build off of these. So I might end up expanding them out here too. I don't know if I'd make it symmetrical off of that points though. That might just be its own thing. Not worry about it. But for now, this is going to be my main farm. I do have carrots and the wheat obviously growing. I couldn't grow potatoes yet, because I had to engineer up these as they were, but I need potassium, and the only way to really get potassium is through gunpowder at the moment, as I can get potassium nitrate from gunpowder. So that's the way I'm going to wait to get that done, which brings me to the mob farm I'm working on. Still need to fill this in. Technically, I do have the ability to make building wands, but I have yet to bother to actually use them. But probably could to fill in some of those. What can I get out of this guy anyway? Apparently nothing, so that was a waste of time. I wish they'd give you something, because you're not going to process something and get nothing out of it. I did decide to put random crafting tables on the platforms. So every platform is going to have a crafting table on it, no matter what it's for, because I'm getting sick and tired of having to go back to the center area at the moment. So center area ain't going to be there much longer. Well, the stuff in the center area ain't going to. This is going to remain here, but it is not going to be used much for what I'm thinking. But up there on the farmland, I do have bonsai pots in this. These frickin', yeah, these guys right here. So I'm going to put a few of these on chests up there by the farm, and that will grow us trees. But anyways, this is going to be the mob farm. I know I don't look like anything at the moment. This was just for texturing to plan out this platform, because originally this platform I built around the mob farm. I figured out its dimensions, figured I wanted 2 walkways off each side, all that. But then I realized, why am I doing that when it would offset these walkways and make them look weird? So then I just filled it out to make these 2 walkways even. And boy was I close with this. Frickin', I did not plan this out very well at all, but it just happened to work out. So I'm going to duplicate this platform over in those 2. Already did with that one. I was thinking I was going to use that to farm trees, but then I remembered I had the bonsai pots, so I'll just put them up there. So I really should get that worked out soon and growing for me. But anyways, this is going to be the mob farm. Basically, we have polluted earth in this, which I did have at least 1 piece, but I don't know where the hell it went. But yeah, I got polluted earth. I have to buy it from the shop. So I just have to farm some trees up, get that built. But this is basically going to be full of polluted earth. So up to right there. All this will just be the polluted earth. For now we'll put this in as a show and tell, basically. So that's going to do that. And then what's going to end up happening, so I'm going to put 3 hoppers right here, so the mobs will get pushed to this point, stand on top of the hopper, and then this wall here I'm going to put iron spikes on, so that they will be pushed up against the spikes, die, the drops will fall into the hoppers, and then the one issue I had is how to get them from the hoppers to this chest. Because with these spikes, they are just 1 freaking nut hair shy of being a block. So that wouldn't actually work properly. Because if I put a block here, they wouldn't hit the spike, is the big problem. So I couldn't just put the chest here. And I had to worry about the baby zombies coming through too. So I figured out the best way would be to actually run an item conduit under the ground from the hopper to the chest. So that's the way I'm going to run that. And then it'll be a mob fan actually back here. So we have mob grinder, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, mob grinding utilities. And we can use this mob fan here. Put it here. Put a lever on the back of it. It's redstone controlled. Then it'll do the pushing. The only issue is I do need a width upgrade, which needs feathers, and I need a just regular fan upgrade, which will do the distance, which again needs feathers. Now feathers I can make out of protein, which I do believe I can get out of zombie flesh somewhere. Yeah, right there. I could get out of zombie flesh, but I gotta have the mob farm to be able to do that. So the other way is to just make it normally, or wait for mobs, for me to get chickens growing. Which again, nitrogen and all this other stuff. It's going to take me all kinds of other stuff to get done. So the way I'm thinking is get that up and running, get some mobs to spawn, and then I can make them off of that. So I'm going to need to get me a chicken farm going once I get chickens to spawn. So pretty much right now as it stands, advancing, I am stuck in kind of a theoretical loop. I need to wait for stuff to spawn. So I do have that grass platform made up, so it will hopefully start spawning me some while I'm off working over here. So that's currently where we stand, guys. This is a lot of work. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and take a break for a little bit, get something to eat, come back to this a little later. I do want to kind of get this bit done. This is the trickier part because I am working off of following the guideline from below. So it'll go there. How? Then I gotta get these stairs put in, which kind of looks like that's holding them up. It does look a little bit weird, I will admit it, but it seems to work alright. Here we go. That in there, that in there. Yeah, basically this is pretty much all I've been doing at the current moment. Why does that look weird? You see, I keep getting these spots that just don't look right. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. That's one of the double posts, so I had it like that. And then another layer in front that would actually be the follower. Got it. I got it. Okay. I keep having those moments, I'm telling you. It is so weird. You look at something and it just doesn't look right to me at times. And it takes me a moment to figure out. Yeah, shit. Now I'm up one too high. Ugh, I've been at this for too long. Okay, so we gotta drop that guy down a level. So we're working off of that point there. It's a double up. Round. There. There we go. And yeah. Continue it off like that. Wait a minute, did he go? No, he don't go there. This guy goes straight across. Like that. And follow through. And I'm out of slabs again. Damn it. Hey. Trying to get this done real quick before we end it here, because this is going to be the last segment I show you guys in this episode. Then I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for now. And I will get back with you guys later when I get more of this built up. Wanna get this done. This is such a weird part of it to look at. It doesn't look like it's supposed to work like that, but yet it does. Alright. Can I make that? Yep. There we go. Okay. Get more slabs built up. You'd think, for such a simple seeming project, it would not take so long to get this done. I mean, this is only literally made out of spruce wood and stone bricks. That's all I'm using to do this. Yet it is so much of it you're actually using. I would hate to get a total on this build, honestly. There is so much farming I've had to do to get this done. It is mind-boggling. Alright. That. One thing I like about these up here is I won't have to worry about lighting them. Which is very nice. That was a thought I had back in the original when I started building, was wondering if I wanted to drop this down or up one so that I wouldn't have to use torches, but then everything I wanted to place down I would have to put a slab, you know, then work off of that, and I did not want to have to deal with that. I'd rather have lighting to deal with. But, oh, done forgot this part. Damn it. I always forget something. I run out of materials, I go make the new materials to continue, and then I realize I forgot something else. That column's not going to remain there. There we go. Alrighty. So, yeah. Although looking at this, I'm wondering if there's something else I could do with this. There's something, I definitely am doing something with this centerpiece. This is going to be a decorative item that I will build and show you guys. Not going to spoil it, but wondering if I could put like a slab kind of archway over top of it. Not like fill it all the way in, but maybe like a structural kind of dome on top of it or something. I ain't gonna bother with that anytime soon, but it's a thought I'll have, and I'll think about it later. Now, as for these archways, I'm thinking I'm not going to do them up there. I'm not going to try putting them up the stairs. It looks too weird. But these platforms, I might go ahead and put them on. I'm really debating these platforms, because each circle is going to have it just like that. Each one around there, each of these walkways out to them. So I'm not sure if I want to continue it onto these platforms here or not. I'm leaning towards no. Let's leave them on these primary areas. As for this area here, this is going to be my factory. And I decided I'm going to put kind of a canopy on it. I don't have any spruce logs I'd show you. But basically I'm going to put up a kind of like a tent, basically. With no side walls on it. It'll be all open air. I will have columns facing out each of the walkways, and then I'm going to use stone slabs on the top of it. Do kind of a arching thing. Kind of like this. Up it. Without these here. And I'm just going to have that go up to a centerpiece. It'll all work out. I've done a lot of thinking and mathing out and measuring on this place, so I know I can get it perfectly centered. But yeah, so this is where we stand at the moment, guys. This is a big old project that's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm definitely having a lot of fun trying to figure it all out, get it put together. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you got any recommendations or ideas, please feel free to let me know. Leave them in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So, latest.